Beyonce, Jay, Solange.
Solange breaks her silence after Beyonce ignored her and eventually cut ties with her. But it looks like it wasn't her sister who was the mastermind behind this plan. It was actually her brother-in-law Jay-Z who has cut her off, and Solange isn't afraid to expose him, especially if it means she'll be saving her older sister Beyonce. The two celebrities may be blood sisters, but it looks like they're strangers to each other nowadays with how cold they are. There are tons of allegations that the dysfunctional relationship between Solange and Beyonce has been brewing since the Grammys. She was the most nominated artist that night, but when her new album Renaissance won the Best Dance Electronic Music Album trophy, she thanked every person in her life, even beyond her family. She included her late uncle Johnny, who heavily influenced her album Renaissance. She also made sure to acknowledge the queer community for their support and for inventing the genre of dance music, which she honors in her album.
I'd like to thank my Uncle Johnny, who's not here.
One person was missing though, and it was Solange. This definitely caught their fans' attention since Solange would always put Queen Bee on a pedestal because she was her role model. She always showed nothing but pride in her older siblings' music and activism. Growing up in the same household definitely made the two artists close as they grew older. It's not questionable if ever she'd take a bullet for her one day. And that day is today. Solange is done being silent and is spilling all the tea about Jay-Z running Beyonce's life. We've got a glimpse of the life of the Queen Bee, and it honestly isn't all glitters and sparkles. If there's one person exposing secrets, it's definitely gonna be Solange. Beyonce refuses to listen to anybody when it comes to her husband. Reports have it that she and Solange are barely speaking. She finds him controlling Beyonce, from the way she dresses to the music she makes, and now the people around her. Jay-Z has a say on everything, and Bey can't say no because she believes that he's doing everything for her sake. So if Jay-Z wants her out of his wife's life, then she's gone. Solange also isn't the first person to talk about the darkness behind Beyonce's life. In fact, her old bodyguard revealed how scary her life actually is. If you're wondering why Beyonce and Jay-Z never seem to be head over heels with each other, it's probably because they aren't truly in love. According to their ex-bodyguard, the two are in a contract marriage, nothing more, nothing less. A man who says he was a bodyguard for Jay-Z and Beyonce has come out to make some claims about the marriage. According to him, anyone who comes out against Beyonce and Jay-Z will face their wrath. He asserted that their relationship was just professional for financial success and becoming billionaires. No love exists there. Jaguar Wright also got in trouble for revealing the mess behind Jay-Z. She thinks that Jay-Z was obsessed with keeping Beyonce under his control. That's why she doesn't have an amazing life. She said that the rapper is even faking Beyonce's age so she can stay relevant in the music industry for a long time. Jaguar suggested that perhaps Beyonce wasn't a minor when dating Jay-Z after all, and that this was all a publicity stunt to increase her record sales. Celebrities are allegedly forced to lie by media trainers in order to succeed in the business. It's a game for younger artists, and you can guarantee Beyonce and Jay-Z are in on it. Plus, so many other shocking accusations were made by her in the past against Jay-Z and Beyoncé Knowles.
He's a monster. And I've known he's a monster for years.
She insisted that Jay-Z's main musical rival, Big L, who is a well-known New York rapper, was involved with the hip-hop mogul. Besides that, she asserted that it was some type of Illuminati sacrifice in which Jay-Z, Beyonce, and her mother allegedly took part. This all makes sense because there are so many strange things about Jay-Z and Beyonce's marriage. Beyonce wants to let the music speak for itself, so she and Jay-Z have made it a point to keep their relationship off the table for interviews. One of the widely circulated issues contends that Beyonce and Jay-Z are members of the hidden Illuminati Society because they frequently display the triangle hand gesture, which also refers to Rockefeller Records, Jay-Z's old record label, and is associated with the Illuminati. Even rapper Kanye West talks about this all the time.
They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
I know you, man.
But they can't control me.
The rapper is a strong advocate of Hollywood as a place where sacrifices are expected. He has previously mentioned that a few famous people are controlled by the devil. He claims that celebrities like LeBron James, Jay-Z, and Beyonce are managed by the wealthy, and that his mother and Michael Jordan's father both made sacrifices. In fact, Kanye went after Beyonce and Jay-Z and revealed their satanic rituals, claiming that Jay-Z and other figures' cults were to blame for his cancellation. Aside from that, so many people are saying that the Renaissance album is the beginning of the end if the hidden messages in the album's various promotional images are correct. Beyonce herself will never confirm or deny these facts. Luckily, she has her younger sister standing up for her. And what did this give Solange? A broken relationship with her sister, of course. All this controlling is putting a strain on the sisters' relationship. Aside from the coldness and the ignorance from Beyonce these days, something actually happened between Solange and Jay-Z in the past, and it isn't pretty. No one can ever forget the infamous elevator incident. A fight between Solange and Jay-Z was captured on surveillance footage as Beyonce observed it in an elevator during the 2014 Met Gala afterparty. In the video, Solange can be seen screaming at the rapper before violently punching and kicking him while a man who appears to be a security officer tries to hold her back. Beyonce intervened at one point to put distance between her husband and sister, but that didn't stop the public from getting a hold of the footage. The trio issued a statement addressing the drama 10 days after the occurrence, but it seemed kind of off for us. Families do have their fair share of problems, but that was on a new level. For the next few years, it's all people could talk about. But rather than explicitly addressing the situation, the rapper claimed that the two had a brief argument and haven't argued since. He claimed that they've always had a terrific relationship. We've had one disagreement. Before and after, we've been cool. That's my sister, not my sister-in-law. No, my sister, he said. We're not sure if what he feels about Solange is true or if he's just covering up the bad blood so their family won't be branded as dysfunctional. What's weird is that just recently, 8 years after the rapper's epic fight with Solange, Beyonce and Jay-Z discreetly posed for a shot next to an elevator on their way to celebrate the singer's new album. The image, which depicts the married pair glumly posing in front of an elevator, was tucked inside a collection of glamour photos from her Renaissance event at the Times Square Hotel. It's really undeniable that Solange dislikes the rapper with all her heart. Her fans and some of Queen Bee's fans share the same sentiments. One fan said, "I had a similar situation with my sister, but my sister had to see it for herself. I think Beyonce will open up about her relationship and life when she is old and gray." While someone admitted, Beyonce is truly controlled by Jay-Z in my opinion. Even during the Solange and Jay-Z fight, Beyonce did just stand there and did not do anything about it. Beyonce cut off Solange because Solange told her the truth and she does not want to hear the truth. Another fan even expressed her admiration for the younger sister. "I've always admired Solange. I also like how strong she seems, and I like her even more after the elevator incident, cause I know I would go to bat for my big sister with anybody trying to mess with her, husband or not. Sisters should really stick together, so it's too bad that the situation is happening." Solange has never addressed any issues personally, but we see how she's trying to save her sister. There's a lot of possible reasons why there's a fallout between the two famous celebrities. But one thing's for sure, Solange will always have Beyonce's back even when she can't stand up for herself. Remember that some of this information is all based on theories and opinions that shouldn't be considered facts. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching.